Hey class, welcome to Respiratory Care 441. I'm going to take you over a quick course overview, show you what's inside of the course shell here so you know what to expect from week to week. So we're starting here off at the dashboard. So the first place we want to take a look is over here at the left hand sidebar. Click into the course overview, and here we kind of have a written summary of the course. Talks about the weekly modules, the different types of assignments you'll see from week to week. Some things of particular note is the final project, which is a two-part final project. First part's due in week 6 and consists of a full lesson plan. And the second part of the final project for week 7 is turning in an infographic. So make sure you go to the week 6 and 7 modules in order to see what is all included for the final project early in the course, so you know what is expected of you for the final project. We will be using APA format in this course. We will not be turning in full APA format papers, however, just because that's not the goal of this course. Most of our assignments are not paper type of assignments. And so while we will be using APA format for references and citations in the discussion board, we'll also be using it for some of the assignments for title pages and things like that, but no full papers. YouTube video, you will be doing an introduction based off of a YouTube video. So you'll be embedding the YouTube video into the course discussion board as an introduction for week 2. And then just finally here, all of your written assignments will be turned in via Google Doc links into the submissions. So if you're not familiar with Google Docs, please log into Google Docs with your Boise account and get familiar with Google Docs so you can turn in those assignments. If you have any questions about those things in particular, please feel free to hit the study hall, which I'll talk about in just a second, or send me an email to discuss it. The next spot that I would like to go to is the announcements. The announcements page is just where you're going to find any announcements for the course, and so you can see here where I posted the course overview for the week 1, and then a couple other quick little video tutorials here are also posted on the announcements, but you'll be able to find these elsewhere in the course as well. A little bit of information about me. My name is Brian Psycho. My introduction is here, as well as a picture. Okay, so moving on down into the course essentials. Of course, you're going to want to review the course syllabus and then the course calendar, which is going to show you where all of the assignments are due. Required course textbook is available. You can see it here on a link on Amazon, or you can get it from the Boise State bookstore as well. Weekly modules is where you're going to spend most of your time once you're in the course. And so you can see here week 1, week 2, week 3, and so on all the way down to week 7, where this is our final project. Again, make sure you click into here to take a look at that final project that is going to be completed in week 6 and week 7. Discussion board and study hall, this is where your discussion boards are going to be hosted. You can see them all listed here. Do you want to make mention of the study hall? Study hall is basically the place where you can go and ask questions about the course content, and other members of the course can then go in there and answer that question. I'll also be monitoring this and will be answering questions from time to time. So make sure you come up here and you click this subscribe button. That way when anybody posts or when I respond to a post, you're going to get an email about that question. So likely you have that question or you can answer that question. Feel free to do that here in the study hall. The APA and AMA help module. Again, as mentioned, we're going to be using APA in this course, and so all kinds of information here surrounding APA style. So again, more of a reference for this course. We're not going to be teaching APA format, so this is just kind of an FYI for you. If you take Respiratory Care 355, you'll be heavily involved with writing APA, and this will be coming in handy. And then the last link under here under Course Essentials is YouTube and Google Docs helps. Here I've got video tutorials about how to actually make your YouTube video and using iMovie, which is free for anybody on the iOS system. I then have a video that teaches you how to embed your videos into Blackboard, which is a requirement for this course. A video on how to upload your Google Docs, and just a couple of quick bits about Google Docs. Make sure that your sharing permissions are set to allow me, my email specifically, the one listed here, to edit your document. If you don't do that, then I'm not going to be able to edit your document and I will not be able to grade it. I recommend working with Google Docs from start to finish with your assignments, not cutting and pasting a Microsoft Word document into Google Docs. That usually messes up the formatting and it just doesn't look good. If you absolutely have to convert a Word document into Google Docs, use the upload feature in Google Docs instead of cutting and pasting. You'll get much better results. I will be leaving the feedback within your Google Docs document, and that's going to allow you to be able to see all of the comments that I've made, and it's also going to allow you to reply to any comments I've made so that we can have a dialogue back and forth about how you can improve that assignment. And then the last thing in this folder, again, the iMovie is free. These are just some video editing softwares. iMovie is free for iOS devices and Mac. DaVinci Resolve is a nice freeware option for PCs. And if you're looking for something that is a little bit easier, maybe a little bit more user-friendly, but comes at a cost, WeVideo is an online video editor, which is nice. It adds some premium features to it and starts at about $5 a month if you're interested in doing something like that. However, that is not required. You definitely do not have to pay for any of this in order to get your video up onto YouTube for the introduction. The last few things over here on the left-hand sidebar are just where you're going to find your grades, some Blackboard help, and some library resources here at Boise State. So feel free to look through those. Make sure you do go through the course in all of these areas. Make sure you watch the video tutorials. If you have any questions, remember you're going to hit the study hall or simply send me an email. Okay guys, that is it for the overview of the introduction. I know it was quick and fast. But I just want to make sure that everybody knows where everything's at in this course, and if you have any questions, you know where to find me. Otherwise, on to week 1.